Star Wars RPG. So I'm just going to share that on all the social medias, and then we'll get into the game. But yeah, how is everyone doing today?
Pretty good.
Same.
A little sleepy, but okay.
Oh, yeah. So previously on the Star Wars RPG, we returned to Jacen and Master Lucian, who had since team started working along with a Wookiee by the name of Tartatho, and they were working on tracking down or learning about the operations of recurring bad guy Ikar, Force user and crime lord, and during this adventure, they ended up meeting one of somebody who was working for Ikar, who turns out to be Jacen's sister Kilo. She instantly recognized her brother and turned on her co-workers to join up with them. And they went and escaped, had a kerfuffle with some stormtroopers before getting to a safe house. So, yeah. Now, everyone is currently healed, right?
Yes.
I think everyone was healed.
Yeah, everyone's healed. Yeah.
But everyone's also had
I healed myself with my brute strength.
But everyone's also had a med pack used on them today, correct? Because it's still the same day.
Yeah.
So
Think so?
Yeah.
Well, actually, Dan was still wounded, huh?
No, I healed myself with my strength.
You healed from wounded to healed with your strength, but you'd first had a med pack to go from incapacitated to heal to wounded.
Yes.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
We've all had med packs used on us.
Okay. My beard is now at the point where I'm getting beard hairs in my mouth occasionally.
Fun.
Yeah.
That's nice. You know the feeling.
Yeah.
Can't relate.
So, yeah, so you are all in the safe house right now. So what are you doing? Did I describe it at the end of the last session?
Small takeout boxes. That's all I remember.
Yeah, it's a small room, kind of like a motel room or whatever. Bathroom attached, and then there's trying to remember if I said how many beds. There's 2 beds and a couch. I don't know who was sleeping on the couch, but
Jacen's been sharing a bed with the Wookiee.
Yep.
I'm good.
I keep him warm at night.
I have trust issues. Can't trust Wookiees.
Wow.
Wookiees can't trust you. Ever since I tried to kill that Wookiee and while he was incapacitated, I can't trust them. They just stay alive, man.
Yeah. Okay. So what are y'all doing right now while you're now in the safe house?
Well, I'd say we're probably discussing what we do next. We had the artifact now, I think.
That's right. Yes, because there was the artifact that was at the bank, which Ikar had sent a team to try to steal, and you stole first. So yeah.
Well, technically, they stole it first, and then we stole it from them.
True.
Because I just shot my boss and took it.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. boss, for anyone watching, referring to the boss of the team, not Car, who's like,
Yeah.
the,
Did not
boss
shoot the
boss.
car.
Okay.
Mm.
And, do you remember what I said the artifact was?
I only know it was like some Sith artifact, but I didn't know much more about it.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember if I described it, what it looked like.
I don't remember anything about it. So
Apparently I didn't write it down myself either. I think I did mention what it looked like, but I can't remember now. But yeah. So, was it a small, like, humanoid figure?
that weirdly sounds familiar.
Yeah, I think small humanoid figure. So, like a small little statue thing or whatever. So, yeah. So as you come into the safe house, Master Lucian takes it out of his pocket or wherever he had put it and places it. He pushes aside some of the takeout boxes on the table and puts it down on the table. Having fun there, Jacen?
Of course, always. I was trying to bring this thing back. It was in my other room, so.
Oh,
Like, oh yeah, I forgot I made this.
also something we realized after last session, well, I kind of also remembered or whatever. So with Dan playing a Wookiee, Wookiees actually have a special rule under like character under like the character connections thing or whatever, where they get to choose one other player as their friend and partner who understands their language. So Jacen actually understands Wookiee as a result.
Yeah, so now it's just me that's left out.
Let the
Well.
trash talking begin.
Don't worry, I'll inform you.
I'm just assuming, like, that after the next couple of sessions, you're just always going to be upgrading your language skill.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So, as you're there, Master Lucian says, why did you check the perimeter, make sure, everything's secure, no one's followed us or whatever? I need to meditate, see if I can figure out more about this artifact.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay.
So then the three of you want you all to make me search rolls. Where is?
Oh, I'm up for that.
Okay, good. I did open up roll 20. I just had it aside.
Hey Dan, we need a 15 or an 18.
Okay, 17, 16.
Yeah, you're not gonna get that from me. Give me a few seconds here.
All right, you are like 2D, I think.
Yeah.
And an 8.
Well, it's an 8. You just put like 1 at the front of it. And kind of works.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I have a 2d6 plus 10.
Of course.
Not sure that's how it works.
Doesn't?
That's how it works when you're cheating.
Do I need to roll a con real quickly?
You're saying this one also this one is also a cheater?
No.
On what cheats at gambling?
See, he's working under the assumption that if we can't see his face, we don't know he's cheating.
True.
Yeah. Okay.
Point.
So, let me just see here. Okay. So what both Jacen and Kilo notice, is that the area around, like, the, safe house, it's quiet, like, unnaturally quiet.
I hate that.
Can I try to sense anything around us using my force and all?
Um, let's see here. Okay, yeah, roll me a sense.
Hmm.
13.
It's probably not gonna be high enough. Because I think stand is like 10.
So,
Hmm.
what you're sensing is, that you're sensing just a hint of the dark side of the Force.
Yeah, I figured as much. I would like reading my skill like reading. Uh-oh, I know why he's rolling. Okay, so I'll just tell him that like that I'm sensing something that seems to lean to the dark side. We should probably head back.
I agree.
Okay. So you go back inside the safe house where Master Lucian is deep in meditation.
I have a feeling it might be the artifact.
Well, I'd say we try talking to him so you're like we can get to him at all. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't hear us at this point.
Okay.
Too far gone all.
So you're trying to talk to him?
Yeah.
Okay, what are you saying?
I'm just telling him the same thing. Like I'm sensing something dark side related.
Okay. So his eyes are closed. His eyes remain closed. He doesn't move. He's just sitting there.
So basically, he's unresponsive.
Shut your mouth.
I think I'm missing something here.
Yeah.
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 That's a starting thing. Let's just call it that.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's something I thought of. So like, yeah, I'm gonna try that into. Can I try talk to him like using the force then instead? I know, just meditate as well. Just like
you want to try some projective telepathy? Let's see here.
I know it's. I mean, it's a part 1 specifically, but let me
Um,
see.
uses control and sense.
Oh, it's just. Probably was thinking of another one. Let me see.
Okay, and since it's
But yeah, that does work.
and since it uses 2 of them, that does mean that both your control and your sense are lowered by 1d. But let's see.
5 seems doable though.
So roll your control first. Let's see here.
I mean,
10. And like I assume you're. Are you touching him while you're doing this?
yeah.
Hand on the shoulder. Okay. And okay. And then roll the sense. And how would we characterize your relationship with Master Lucian? Friends?
I mean,
Acquaintances?
because he's
He's
training.
been
like,
training
pretty
you,
good
so
at-
like that would be the equivalent of friends, I think.
Yeah.
So let's see here. Okay. So what's the thought you're transmitting to him?
that I'm sensing to the dark side.
Okay. So you can. So you can tell that he has received your message.
'Cause I think that's how it works. Like I can talk to him, but he can't talk to me back, right?
Yeah, not with projective telepathy. You know, that's just you sending your thoughts. If you would want to like try to pick up his thoughts, that would be receptive telepathy, trying to read his mind.
Unless he starts trying to do the same thing back, obviously, that I hear whenever he's trying to send me.
Yeah.
You get a message, leave me alone.
Probably.
No, okay. Okay. Huh, okay. So you do actually get a thought, hear a thought back, which it's just a single word. Run.
Okay.
Lovely.
Alright.
So I assume I just unmeditate at this point, and then I just tell them.
I mean,
Should we take?
you don't really need to have been meditating while you were doing that.
Oh,
Like
okay.
you just kind of had your hand on his shoulder or whatever, and then yeah. So you
So I just tell. Yeah, I'm like, he's telling us to run.
Should we take the object,
I was thinking that.
the relic?
Uh, I feel like he would have said take it and run. I don't know.
So what are you doing?
I would probably say we probably should take it, because I mean, it's not like we had to get it without a reason.
Okay.
But at the same time, it's like if it's projecting something, it might as well be a tracker on top of us.
Okay. So you're taking it then?
We're taking it.
Okay.
Okay.
And then What are you doing?
I imagine running away, or at least leaving, if not, to make a scene.
Yeah, I mean, is there
Or
is there
power walking.
is there something to make a scene about? Because I mean, I'm not sure how busy it is in that area.
Well, when you were out, just a few minutes ago, looking around and such, you did not see anyone out on the streets.
Okay. Can I try and sense where that energy was coming from? So it can be like, oh, he's coming from that. We're going that way.
You can try to sense where it was coming from. Just roll me a sense.
Just enough.
16. No, all you're able to sense like a feeling of the dark side, but you can't like pin down where you were feeling it from.
I mean, where could I don't think we have like a ship anywhere so far, at least so far I know.
Nope.
We have a car.
It's a nicer car than yours.
It's a nicer car than yours.
I mean, we should probably at least take that because at least it would be faster. The
True.
question is, where do we go?
An airport, I guess.
Airport or spaceport?
Airport. We're going to LAX.
Airport. Yeah.
Obviously.
At this point, are you still inside the safe house, or have you gone outside, or
I assume we went outside at this point.
you're outside, like next to the speeder, debating what to do?
We get in the car, I
Okay.
assume, because why
I
would we not
imagine-
take it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we can drive and talk about these things. We don't have to stay in one spot.
Yeah.
Who's driving?
I'm gonna guess me again because I still have the best driving.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe so.
I just updated it recently, so let me check what it's at now.
Okay. So yeah, so you've taken off. You're driving through the streets. Are you just like driving around aimlessly?
Well, heading towards the spaceport.
Oh, right, the
I
spaceport.
assume.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Heading towards the spaceport, and after 5 minutes, you've been driving for about 5 minutes when you see up ahead. There's an intersection. Oh no! You up ahead. You see an intersection, and you see that the lights are out there. And
Power outage. Oh no, not again.
and there is what looks like there was a bit of a crash as a result, and there's like a couple speeders crashed into each other in the middle of the intersection. So it's going to be you can't really get through. And
Can I
behind,
just like Dukes of Hazzard this?
do you want to try rapping over this?
No?
I'll just like use the force to lift up us or something.
That'd be a lot of force.
No.
Probably not the best idea, so I'll not.
How
I'll
much
not
would a
suggest it.
speeder weigh?
Like a pound. Just one.
Just a pound.
Just one single pound.
I'm gonna see like how much a I'm just gonna look up how much a normal car weighs, I guess. How much do cars weigh?
Yeah, I think I'm good. The
Um,
average new car weighed 3,221 pounds.
No problem.
You can do that.
Mhm.
Over
Easy.
4,000 in 2010.
um, let's see here. How much is car weighing kilograms? Okay, so the difficulty of that would be an alter roll of 25.
Let me just use my force point real quick.
Okay, yeah, so there's this crash up ahead, and when you look behind you, there is the street behind you is just full of vehicle. There's tons of vehicles behind you, so you can't just like turn around and go back the way you came.
So, how far away are we from the spaceport?
You're about 1 kilometer away from the spaceport.
Hmm. I guess at this point there's nowhere we can really go with the speeder.
Short of your idea of using the force to lift it over the crash, no, your speeder's
Or
kind of.
gunning it.
Or what?
Also a bad idea.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So as you're sitting in the speeder, trying to figure out your next move, I need everyone to make me a perception roll.
Can I just say I can't see anything and just go on?
Yikes.
6.
Ooh.
Was
I mean,
that
it
Oh.
could be that.
11? Was that 14 from this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 6, 11, 14. Okay. So, yeah, so yeah, you're just like trying to figure out your next move.
Okay.
Well, it's probably a bad idea. Probably the best idea we have is get out and walk.
Yeah,
Just
that's what I
standing
was
here.
thinking.
Just standing here is not going to do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Also, question: who has the artifact on them?
I imagine Jacen would, because he's the one who
yeah.
said we're taking it.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Yeah, that was
Okay,
my
okay.
assumption.
Another option I could think of. Could I use my lightsaber to cut away parts of the cars to make space for the speeder to go through?
How long would that take?
That's a bad
And
idea.
that'd be, yeah, that'd be very just obvious, just like a signal, just like, hey guys, just use my lightsaber, cut this open, don't mind me.
Don't mind. Yeah, okay. Probably take too long anyways.
I think
Yes.
walking.
Vlogging's
Well-
the best solution.
Or if, like, I don't know. Could our Wookiee, like, clear some cars out of the way so we could move along?
I mean, like, the cars behind you are all, have people in them.
Minus just clearing the road.
And, like, the cars ahead of you were crashed and are, kind of in a bit of a mangled mess.
Okay.
There,
Because we're walking.
there is already like an ambulance there with like medics pulling people out of the wreckage or whatever. But
Yeah, lightsaber would be a terrible idea.
as you get out of the speeder, somebody from someone, well, you can't see from where, but somebody actually shoots at Jacen.
I'm gonna try and see from where.
Can I just, like, am I aware enough that I can try and dodge it?
You can try and dodge it.
In that case, I freaking will, hopefully.
Well, a 19. That's a nice dodge. Yeah, so you did manage to dodge it. Keela's trying to see where it came from, so roll me search for that.
Could I search as well? Because, I mean, I'm sure I'm being shot at. I have, like, a general idea where it's coming from. Like, where it was coming from behind or whatever.
12. Yeah, I'll let Jacen do a search as well, but -1 because of the fact that you just did the dodge.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
13. Okay.
I'm sorry, sister. Right.
So you both know that it came from like above, so like probably a rooftop or something,
Okay.
but you're not quite sure which rooftop. So we're going to be entering combat here now with this. But yeah. So what are you each doing on the first round of combat now?
Well, there's nothing. We don't know where he is, so we can't really shoot at him.
No, you can't shoot when you don't know where the target is.
I'm
Good
taking
luck.
cover.
I was gonna say, can I take cover and use my force to try and find him? Which probably would be a -1 for it, so it probably wouldn't help too much. But who knows? Maybe a good roll will help.
How are you taking cover? What's your plan? Like, are you going back inside the speeder? Are you going back? Are you like trying to like run for an alley? Are you trying? Because you're about like.
Alley is probably the best, I would say, because there you would have more cover, and it will also minimize the amount of angles where you could shoot from.
Yeah, I'd say probably like 10 meters to get to an alley.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are all three of you doing that? Or...
Sure.
Keela's just standing in the middle, just, where are you at, bitch?
No, I guess I'll go to the alley.
Okay, so you're all doing that, and then you also, Jacen also going to be trying to do a sense. So, what we're going to do is,
Probably least stamina first.
Yeah.
For the...
First, if you each make me a stamina roll just to see. Let's see here.
And I still want to try and look at
And
where.
did you do your -1 for your stamina because you're going to be using the force as well?
I did not wait.
Okay. Yeah, if you're also planning on looking to see where doing a search as well, then you Keela then also -1 for your stamina.
Shit. Hold on.
Can I just like wait with search and like wait for the combat round to end, just do nothing?
Yeah, you could just run with the combat round and do the searching the next round.
I'll do that then.
Yeah, I'll do that too then,
Okay.
because I already rolled.
Okay.
And I'm not going to try and search, because I would only have a 1d6.
Okay, so what did you all get? 8, 17, 9. So first of all, as you start running, another shot comes in at Jacen. Are you going to try dodging?
Yeah.
It's -1d because of the fact you're running. 9.
Wow, these rolls.
Well, we don't know where he could be far enough. He could be sniping us with something. So this is might be far to be low enough.
If anything, we maybe just try escaping between the buildings.
Maybe.
Last thing we need to be is just sitting duck
Okay,
for.
Jacen, I'm going to
we
need
can't
you
find
to
him.
make me a strength roll.
Hopefully it's better than that. Jesus Christ.
Ouch.
Well, it's a good thing I have like 60,000 med packs on me anyway.
Only one med pack can be used on you per day. That's why I was asking you at the beginning if everybody had a med pack used on them already today.
There's that, and none of us have good medicine.
Okay, so you are wounded.
Okay, well, because even if I don't have med packs, I still have the force.
Okay. Oh, and Tartatho was the only one who used the strength roll to like heal, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then, yeah. So the shot also causes you to fall to the ground, so you don't make it to the alley. The other two do make it to the alley. So next round, what are you doing?
I'm looking.
I'm sure
Okay.
I'm not too far away from it anyways. Like, I don't know, a couple of meters.
You just started running when you got shot, so you're still like 10 meters away. And you're on the ground right now. You are on the ground right next to the speeder. So if, like, you'd want to try just, like, rolling under it or something. Okay. So Keela's going to be searching for the source. What's
Can I search for not like the source, but like just my surroundings, just to see about like ways we can get out of this?
Okay, yeah, you can do that. And
I don't know
Jacen?
how well it'll be, but
What's Jacen doing?
Look, where did I get hit specifically?
Where did you get shot?
Yeah.
Let's say the shoulder.
Okay. I'm gonna try to get under the speeder for now.
Okay.
Just try to use the force to heal myself.
Okay.
The accelerate healing thing.
Okay.
Let's see.
So, then, yeah. So you roll under. Well, two of you each make me a the search check.
Okay, better. Fucking. Jesus.
Not bad for just 2.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you're rolling under, you're getting shot at again. So, roll me a. I'm assuming you're dodging.
Yeah.
So, yeah, do the dodge at minus 1d. 15.
Okay.
Okay, that's good. Okay. So basically you roll under just as like the shot hits like right where you were on the ground like a split second ago. Like you can feel it going like right past you, and
Okay, that
Yeah.
does give me like an estimate from where it's coming from at least.
then let's see, what were your search rolls?
Minus 13.
So yeah, Kilo doesn't get any more specific than that what you already know, that it's on somewhere on a rooftop. Tartatho sees that in the alley you're in, the I guess for exits, there's the other end of the alley coming out on another street, and then also there's 3 doors, 2 on one side, 1 on the other, for the buildings that are, on either side of the alley.
Okay. Do I see a way up?
Not in the alley you're in, no. Or at least not like any kind of like a ladder or anything.
Do I see a way that I could climb up? Maybe.
What's your climbing skill?
3D plus 2.
No. Tartatho might be able to climb up. But
Just yeet her up.
Please don't eat me. Okay, I'm gonna say to the Wookiee, you should climb up and try and look. And then I'm gonna try and like walk around to look for like a ladder or something, a way up.
okay.
That's
Yeah, so
what I'm gonna do.
yeah, so that's for the next round. You're doing that.
Mm.
What's
Can
Tartatho?
I throw her on my back and carry her up?
Oh wait, we're not done the previous round yet, because
Oh,
Jacen was going to be using accelerate healing.
sorry.
So roll your, what is that, control? Yeah, roll your control at the minus 1d.
Probably 2, because 1 for the wounded, 1 for the dodging,
yes.
I guess.
Oh yes.
Hmm.
So your dodge would have also been minus 2d. I forgot about that. That's fine.
Oh.
It already happened. So we'll stick with that.
Let me see. Well, that's gonna go well.
Fuck. Try to make it faster.
Yeah, okay.
3. Oof. So nope, you did not see that the accelerate healing.
Well, at least I can get to the other side of the car because I'm pretty sure that's where I'm being shot from. At least I think. I don't know yet. We'll see.
So now we're doing the next round. So Kilo is going to be looking around for a way up. What's
I'm
Tartatho?
also telling the Wookiee to climb.
Yeah. So what's Tartatho doing?
Saying that freaking she's gonna be the death of me, and look for a place to climb.
Okay. And what's Jacen doing?
Is there anything around me I could like stay in between, have like some sort of a cover from every angle?
I mean, as long as you're staying under the speeder, you have cover from pretty much everything.
I'm just gonna try to heal myself again.
Okay, makes sense. Then let me see here. Here we go. Interesting. Okay. Okay. So then, each of you make me, I guess, what is it? Search for Kilo, control for Jacen, and climbing for Tartatho.
Actually, if he's under the car, I'd rather keep an eye out. Because now that the person can't get to him, he's probably going to come down. So I don't want to look for a ladder anymore.
Okay, okay.
I'd rather keep an eye, like, on the car.
Okay.
Or, like, on... just for anyone going near the car,
okay.
basically.
Still roll me a search, but then yeah.
Okay.
So, so we got a 9 for, let's see, this roll. Okay. So we have a 9 that Jacen got, a 12 for Kilo and Tartatho.
Oh yeah. 16.
16. Okay. So, Tartatho, Tartatho tries to start like climbing up. He finds kind of a spot that he's like, okay, like I can kind of grip there, can kind of get up to there, and like you've just gotten yourself like basically you climbed up like a foot off the ground when like the one thing that you're going to be grabbing onto, you grab onto it and it like breaks off and you drop back to the ground. You're only a foot off. You don't get hurt or anything, but you failed
Okay.
at climbing. Kilo got a 12. So you're watching, and across the street, in an alley across the street, you actually see where there is like a ladder off the side of one building. You see somebody with what looks like a uniquely designed blaster, like looks like a sniper style blaster rifle slung on his back and coming down the
I want it.
coming down the ladder. Okay, and then
I'm gonna shoot as soon as possible.
Jacen got a 9, so you succeed at the accelerate healing. So that means you can now make 2 natural healing rolls for the current day, with +2 to each roll.
So wait, that's my strength +2 now then?
Yeah,
think?
yes. So you can make 2 of those today now. So
Oh.
I mean, you still need to actually make that on your next turn.
Oh.
I mean,
That...
we'll say you I mean, we'll say that roll was for your next turn, but yeah.
Okay, and I thought it counted right away. Well.
I mean, well, actually, let's see here. Oh yeah, and technically this. Oh yes, so technically, actually, the strength rolls. So this was actually something we were doing wrong. Strength rolls for healing, you can only do once per day, starting the day after you got injured. Don't worry. What I'm gonna be saying is with accelerate healing, if you can do 1 strength roll on the day of.
All right.
Yes.
Fair.
So that will be your strength roll. So for the next round, while the other 2 do whatever they're going to be doing. So that does heal you up. But so what are Kilo and Tartatho doing now? Shooting. And
How far away is that from where we are? I'm trying to figure out if I could actually even do a shot.
I'm gonna say it's 30 meters.
Which would be what range for me with a heavy?
Oh, you have a heavy blaster pistol?
Yeah.
That would be long range for you.
Shit.
And I have a bowcaster.
Wookiee bowcaster. That would be medium range for you.
Okay, I'll try, I guess.
So.
Could just casually come cover me with your big, heavy, furry body.
Yeah.
You're tempting.
I guess I'll walk first. How long would I have to walk for it to be medium range?
Heavy blaster pistol. You can walk. If you walk 5 meters, you'll be at medium range, and that won't lower your roll, because you can walk up to 5 meters without -1. That does mean you will be shooting during the second phase of the round, though.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Okay. So then, Tartatho, make me your bowcaster roll.
Actually, I think I'm going to hold off at least for 1, for them getting a little bit closer. I don't want to, maybe try and get a surprise shot on him whenever he's a little closer.
I mean, Kilo's going to be shooting him right away, so...
Oh, true. I guess I'll give a roll. Why not? Not bad, I guess.
14. So, just shy of hitting.
Aww.
Damn.
Then Yeah, Jason's healed, and Kilo, make your blaster shot.
26.
Bitch.
23.
I want that sniper.
Okay, roll for damage.
Ooh,
Damn it.
What are you,
Ooh.
me?
Yeah, I
Um,
know.
so many ones.
It's fine.
So yeah, you hit him, but it's just a glancing blow. He doesn't seem any worse for wear as he gets to the bottom of the ladder. Okay, so next round of combat. What is everyone doing?
I'm gonna try and shoot twice.
You're gonna shoot twice, okay. What's Tartatho
I'm
doing?
shooting as well.
Okay, Jason's shooting as well.
I guess I'm still trying to shoot too.
What was Jason shooting with?
I'm still with my rifle so far. I know.
Blast rifle, okay. Yeah, so then you're short range. Okay. Then, yeah, so he's taking his blaster rifle off his back. And he's going to be shooting at Kilo this round.
Oof.
Big
Yeah.
shock, big shock.
Okay, so everybody roll your blaster or bowcaster.
I roll in honor of my sister's roll.
Wow, cute. Try and roll better damage though.
We'll try.
Okay, so what did we get?
I missed.
12, 19, 23. Okay. Jacen, roll damage.
Okay. At least it's. I'm going at least for a wounded. I'll be happy.
Oh, that was too many dice. Okay,
That's probably properly armored.
oh yeah, he was armored. That's why so I wasn't doing the right amount of dice. So I was like, wait, that doesn't make sense. Okay, no, that makes sense. The extra dice for the armor, though, didn't actually, was a 1, so you still incapacitated him. Is Kilo still firing her shot?
I mean, you can. You want to get a dark side point?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, roll for damage.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, he is now mortally wounded.
Good. I'm not gonna do the second shot though. I'll leave mortally wounded, and I'm taking that sniper.
Okay.
I mean, I definitely want to search whatever else he has on him. I don't need the sniper.
I mean, I also wanted to search the rest of it, but you know, my priority is that sniper.
Okay. So you take the sniper rifle. Jason's searching for everything else. So
Just roll a search, I assume.
roll a search. Yeah. 15.
Just take whatever money is on him.
Yeah. You find 900 credits on him. He is wearing bounty hunter armor. As for the blaster sniper, you might want to write the stats down because it's not actually a thing from the book. But the
I'll be.
Oh, I'm still here, but I'm gonna step away. I can hear them.
Okay. Well, on the sniper blaster, the damage code is 3D, so it's not doesn't have a lot of damage,
Huh.
but the
The range is really good, probably.
yeah. So the short range is 3 to 100 meters. The medium range is 101 to 200 meters, and the long range is 201 to 400 meters.
Okay.
Do we also find anything else on him at all? Like, I don't know, why he's specifically coming after us? Some orders or whatever?
You don't. You do also find a comm link on him, though.
Hmm. Can I try to use the comm link but not say anything to see where we get a response?
So you want to basically do like redial on the last call?
Yeah. So sure.
Make me a. It does have like a passcode. So if you want to make like a security roll.
I mean, I'm not too bad. Could be. Ah, damn it. Of course, the rolls can be bad.
7.
I have better security than you, fam. I could have done that.
Same.
Do you hand it to
One
one
So-
of
of those things usually have like 2-3 tries, anyways.
do you hand it to one of them to do that?
I'll ask my sister. Hey, you want to give it a go?
Well, what's your security, Dan?
Let me double check that. Oops.
Oops.
That's my security. It's oops.
Okay.
It's 5D plus 1.
Okay, you have the best security.
Yeah. So should I try then?
Yeah.
Jason's just handing it towards his sister. I just snipe him, like, dude, come on. Come on, man. 5D plus uno.
Uno?
19.
Zuno?
It's Uno for Nintendo Switch.
Nope, you don't get it.
Damn.
Damn. Well, I guess for now we can keep it with us.
Yeah, I mean, I can always try again, but...
You do have one more attempt at it.
Oh,
It's-
then do I also want to try?
It's standard 3 attempt thing, and then it locks it.
I mean, I would
Use my
always
Jedi
say,
point.
And
yeah,
if
I'll
it,
try one
I would say actually, because I mean, you rolled a 19 and still didn't get it.
I could just be one off. I did roll 2 1s. But yeah.
I don't think it's worth a force point.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't think it's worth trying, but...
I'll try it.
Okay.
13. Nope.
Okay.
Okay, and then it locks. So that would be like now you need a computer program repair to get at it.
Well, does anyone have a good program repair skill?
I got
3 plus
2D.
1. Which I doubt 3 plus 1 will work.
Okay.
I never know. Could always try.
I'm good. I think we should move on.
Yeah, let's continue.
Okay.
Do I still sense the dark side thing?
Um. Roll me a sense.
God, my 40s are going terrible.
10. You don't sense it right now.
Also, I assume at this point that everyone ran off. Like
Yeah.
everyone in the cars left.
Yeah, like the cars behind you, the people that were just like, you know, what yeah, there's a lot of them. I mean, I guess like from however far back where people actually could turn around, they kind of left. And other people, some people at the front just like ran off, left their speeders
Yeah.
behind.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The medics had already been in the process of like getting the people out of the wreckage, and so they had gotten everyone out and like bringing them away as the shooting started. So yeah,
Okay.
so there's still the burning like wreckage up ahead of you, but there's no one in it now.
Okay.
Hmm. Well, even if I can't say anything, we should probably keep moving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm just gonna take one of my knives and make sure the guy's dead. I'm just
Okay.
gonna
Wow.
I'm just gonna.
Oh, so proud of you.
I want to make sure he don't come back. You know, I have things to do. All right.
Okay.
Just gonna take a knife. Just gonna gently stab him a few times.
Just gently.
I was tempted to shoot him with his own gun, but feels not worth it.
Oh yeah. Okay. So then, so you do that, finish them off, and then what are y'all doing next?
Heading towards that spaceport.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're heading towards the spaceport on foot. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. I want you all to make me perception checks.
Okay, this will be beneficial for me.
Oh, damn it.
Excuse me, sir.
If anything, I gotta admit, that was a pretty terrible roll for a 90s.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I mean, I totally have a 90 in
How
perception.
did you accidentally hit 9?
Yeah.
I meant to correct it for some reason. I went up instead of going down for my 3.
Right.
I mean, obviously, I clearly have a 96 in perception.
Okay, so we got, let's see, a 14, a 4, and a
Hell yeah.
9.
I'm a little distracted cleaning the blood off my knife, you know.
I got hair in my eyes.
Well,
No, he sees his own furry feet.
So Jacen and Kilo can clearly hear it, and somehow Tartatho does not notice the sound of police sirens.
I got all that hair in my ears.
Is there a place for us to hide?
I mean, there's a lot of buildings around here. It's a lot of like, stores and such. Where you're at. So like you could try hiding in an alley. You could try going into a store.
Do we want to try hiding in an alley?
Probably. Unless you know, stand around like, this guy attacked us. We're not the ones at fault here.
Okay.
Woo!
Okay, I guess I'm really into hiding too. I'm really excited about that.
So you're gonna go hide in an alley?
Yes.
Okay.
Woo!
Everyone make me a hide sneak roll.
I've missed that.
Oh.
Oh yeah, why am I even looking? My hide sneak is incredible.
No.
Oh, God. Oh,
Hide in a different alley.
Oh.
12 for Jacen. 14 for Kilo. 8 for Tartatha.
And a gentleman's 8 for me.
Okay. Come on. Wookiees are supposed to be good at hiding.
Yeah, no one can notice, a humongous, hairy...
Back in the day when I played this as a kid, my main character was a Wookiee. And because I played with him so long and upgraded so many skills, his hide sneak was just ridiculously amazing. Like, my brother had a character that was like an alien student of the Force, which he decided that this alien student of the Force was like 1 foot tall. My Wookiee had a better hide sneak. So this
Wow.
massive Wookiee could hide better than this like single foot tall alien.
It's just like a Wookiee in a ghillie suit.
But yeah, so 3 of you go. You're hiding in an alley, kind of like behind a dumpster or whatever, as a cop car drives past. So you see the cop car drive past. Then you see it back up, and you see a pair of officers getting out of it and coming down the alley.
We are not the people you're looking for.
Do you want to try?
No, I can't. Well, there's no way I would make it.
Let's see here. What would that be?
It's control since alter.
Yeah.
So yeah, that will make my control 1D.
Your control 1D. I mean, if you were in physical contact, you could, in theory, make it.
Cheer me on.
Hell yeah.
Our biggest fan right now.
Although, what would your sense be?
Everything else will be 2D.
Yeah. So you could, like, mathematically, you could technically make it, but you would have to get really lucky with all 3 of your rolls.
I mean, if we were like close to the end of the session, I would just use my force point, but just in case,
No.
I like to keep it for combat.
Okay, so they're coming over to you, and they have their blaster pistols out. They're like, "Hey, you over there! Come out from behind that dumpster."
Hello there.
So, are you actually saying that?
No.
Okay. Well, what are each of you doing?
I'm slowly just, I guess, heading out.
Okay.
I like suggested like we could just throw our hands up, like explain the situation that we're being attacked.
So
Let me do the talking.
Okay. So all 3 of you are coming out from behind the dumpster.
Sure.
Okay. Do you all have your hands up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I hold my hands up, casually wipe the blood off really quick.
Okay, so yeah, so one of the officers is like, identify yourselves.
I'm Jacen,
I'm Kilo.
and this is
Wookie
George.
noises.
Wookie noises.
I'll just explain what he's saying.
What?
I'll just explain what his name is because he can.
Mhm.
I assume they can understand it.
Yeah. Did Tartatho say his name though in Wookiee?
Yes.
Okay. And then Jacen translates. Okay.
What's the problem?
What seems to be the officer problem?
I was also thinking that.
Good to know. Good to know.
Three of you match the description of some people involved in a firefight.
We were attacked.
Just like moments ago.
So it was the three of you involved in that fight?
I say y'all are being very honest right now. We're trying to get out of this.
No.
You say that?
Well, they can't understand me.
So you think, at least. I know.
Yeah.
As you say that, one of the officers, because one was doing all the talking. The other one, as you say that, like, points, because right now, because they kind of just had their like blasters kind of point you as a group, but that one now specifically points it right at you, as you growl that. And he's like, he says, and why wouldn't they be honest?
No particular reason.
We were attacked.
Like, I mean, I'm sure they can see the body because I'm sure we're still in the same alley.
No. You had already started like heading away from there, I thought.
Okay.
But because you were heading towards the spaceport on foot.
Fair.
Yeah. So so you were attacked. Do you have ID on you?
Do I have ID on me?
Yeah, do I even... How would I have ID on me?
Do we have ID? Is that a thing that we have?
We'll put yourself like a nice name tag around his neck. Just a nice sign. It's like, my name is.
I'm gonna say no.
I can't see me having an ID.
Jacen and Tartatho would probably have fake IDs. Keel
Yeah,
might
I
as
think they
well.
I mean, I don't officially, but it's fitting that I would.
Like, I would say it would make sense that you would each have like fake IDs. Still like probably with your actual names, just like ID numbers that don't tie you to, like, you know,
Thievery?
crime, the rebellion, stuff like that.
Well, I'm technically still not part of the rebellion, so...
Same.
Yeah. As more being like... So actually, Tartatho might not even have a fake ID. He might just have, like, his regular ID.
With what I do with my job, I wouldn't be shocked if I had a fake ID.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So,
Okay.
you, so the one officer comes up to you to grab your IDs, and, like, you all slowly take them out and hand them over, and runs them through the scanner. So he runs. Tartatho's first.
Race.
It goes through. Information pops up on the screen. Like you can't like the way he's holding it. You can't see or whatever, but you could see like how you could see when the information popped up on the screen. Then he runs Jacen's, and it took a second longer for the information to pop up on the screen with Jacen's. Then he runs Kilo's, and Kilo's also takes the same amount of time for the information to pop up as Jacen's did. So then he hands the IDs back. What weapons do you all have on you?
A lot.
Is that what you say? Okay. Why did you list them out?
I have a heavy blaster, another heavy blaster, a holdout blaster, a blaster pistol, a sniper rifle, a knife, another knife, and a thermal detonator.
And Jacen?
Well, according to my list, let's see: a blaster pistol, holdout blaster, blaster rifle, my lightsaber, a vibroblade.
Did you say the lightsaber?
Oh. Okay.
I was about to say, whoa.
Let's see. How obvious do I have it? Like, I mean, I don't know where I specifically would have it. Where, I don't know.
I assume you would.
Probably low key.
Yeah.
It's like in the back of my pants. Like, no. I mean,
He's just constantly holding it out.
yeah.
He's just like turning it on and off.
What?
Like,
What are you
sitting
talking
with
about?
it.
So,
What lightsaber?
but so did,
I probably won't mention that specifically.
okay.
I was like, I don't know. At this point, I don't know what my outfit is like that I could have it hidden somewhere behind my back or something.
I mean,
they're not that big. Well, depending.
Well,
I mean, you can kind of have your outfit to a certain extent be kind of whatever you want, as long as it's not something that's going to be as long as it's not something that's going to be giving you any advantages to rolls or anything. You can kind of just it can be as you want it to be.
I would say what I would have was just like the general rope, not like an obviously not Jedi rope, but just I don't know.
Okay, and Tartatho.
I just point back and say, just this bowcaster.
Okay. So the one officer's like, we're gonna need to confiscate all your weapons.
Hell no.
Rifle.
What was that? No, that I got. What did Jacen say?
Oh, I was saying RP sniper.
Oh.
Really prefer if you didn't. If it weren't for these weapons, I'd be dead right now.
Still gonna need to confiscate them.
Why?
Because just to check them over, make sure everything is on the up and up.
How close are they?
They're like
2-3 meters away, I guess.
Yeah, just a couple meters away. Like,
Would you say they're in punching range?
And also, are they alone? Is it just the two of them?
It's just the two of them. What?
I'm gonna shoot.
I'm gonna punch the closest one to me. I'm sick of cops.
I'm not doing this. Hell no.
Okay. Then, because you need a... Well, Tartatho will need to move a bit closer to actually punch them, and Kilo will need to take her gun out. So they will both get shots while you're doing that.
Okay.
That's fine.
And what is Jacen going to be doing?
I'd say I'm already looking for like a way out, just like to move on after we're done here.
Okay.
At least for the first turn.
Steal the car.
Okay, so then,
We can steal a police car.
Yeah, we could.
I mean, this is like... Yeah, they're like 2 meters away, so this is like point blank range.
Good to hear. Love that.
Okay, so both of you just want to make me a dexterity. Tartatho and Kilo both want to make a dexterity check just so I can figure out the order of stuff happening. 16.
Oh, great. Let's see here. Mm,
11.
Could be worse.
Okay. So so Kilo draws her weapon right before getting shot. Are you trying to dodge?
Yes.
Okay.
-1, right?
Yeah, minus 1d4.
Oh, hell yeah.
So you get hit, so roll for strength.
I'll die for this sniper rifle. I don't care.
I said they were using blaster pistols. Okay.
12.
Okay, so you've been wounded.
That's fine.
Then, Tartatho is getting shot next. Are you going to try dodging?
My dodge would be a 1d plus 2, so...
You might as well. I mean,
1d plus
Minus
2, so the best you can get is an 8.
8. I'm asking if it's even worth it. Like, can I dodge?
It's possible.
Okay, 1d plus 2.
here comes the 8.
6.
That's not bad.
Nah.
No, you're just short of dodging.
It was
So
worth the
7
shot.
or 8.
So then, roll me strength.
18.
Yeah, you just shrug off the hit.
Okay.
Okay, but that does keep you from like moving up to them to punch.
Alright.
Oh, Kilo also got. Alright, so neither of you get your attacks in this round, but now we're the next round. So Kilo, you have your gun drawn now.
Okay.
So I assume you're just shooting the one that shot you.
Well, we're at like point blank, right? Like, point blank range.
Yeah.
Then can I try and shoot both of them, starting with the one that shot me?
Yeah, you can do that.
Well, ooh, what if I'm too low? Never mind. I'm just gonna shoot one. I'm just gonna shoot the one that hit me.
Okay. Tartatho.
I'm gonna try and punch the same one.
Okay. And Jacen.
I can't detect my lights, but just aim for their weapons, just like disarm him with that. Make sure they have no more weapons. Just slice their
Cut their
weapons
arms
off.
Disarm them.
You could attack with your lightsaber. If you were specifically just trying to like get rid of their weapons without actually injuring them, that would be a lot more difficult.
I mean, I know normally the hit is like a 20 anyways.
Yeah, it's already normally a 20, so it'll be.
I know if I hit it with the lightsaber, they are honestly probably pretty dead. It's like I end up cutting off their arms or something. Feel bad for them.
Feel bad for them.
I mean, just two people trying to do an honest job, you know.
Okay.
So what are you doing?
I mean, killing me gives me a dark side point, or even if it's just defense, like it is now. Or say I accidentally kill him at this point.
No. Like, if you're just like self-defense, won't give you a dark side point.
Okay, fuck it. I'm gonna attack my lightsaber. Not that I'm gonna take skill for nothing.
Okay. Then you'll also need to move closer to do that.
Okay.
But just slightly closer. Okay, so then Kilo, make me your blaster roll. The other two of you just make me a dexterity roll just for me to determine order. Then
Make a what roll?
dexterity.
Oh, dexterity.
Just for me to determine like
Initiative.
Yeah, initiative basically.
Okay.
Okay. So Dan walks right up into the face of one of them. Oh wait, Jacen, is Jacen attacking the one that was exchanging fire with Kilo, or the one that's shooting at Tartatho that Tartatho is going for as well?
I'll probably say rather the one she's going at, because I mean,
Okay.
the Wookiee's a tank for one.
Okay.
And I didn't get shot.
True.
So then, yeah. So first of all,
Well, I did get shot, but I
yeah.
just shrug it off.
Tartatho walks up to the one. Then Kilo shoots the other one. So roll for damage.
Okay, come on. Well, no, the damage isn't -1, right?
Oh, don't. Oh, no, damage. Okay, it's fine. Oof.
Not doing good on actual damage.
Except
for when I shot the one who was already down.
Yeah,
Then I rolled real good damage.
he just shrugs off the hit, but that does prevent him from getting his own shot
I'll
off.
take that. I'll take it. That's good enough for me.
Then Jacen walks up to that one. Then the other one shoots at Tartatha. Are you trying to dodge?
Why not?
So he still hits you. So
Shocking.
roll for your strength.
Oh, 12.
Same.
Okay, so you are now wounded.
Tight.
So then, yeah, so.
So.
Oh yeah, so now we go into. Now we go into Jacen attacking with his lightsaber. So roll your lightsaber.
I'm gonna miss probably. Oh, frick.
Damn.
Yeah, you like you do like this epic, slice like, except you went a bit too high, and you went right over his head, and you're like, oops.
But it was really close, though.
Yeah.
Real close.
If,
Maybe got a little bit of
Citizen
hair.
if he survives this battle, like, he doesn't need to go to the barber afterwards. He was originally planning on going to the barber after work today. You just saved him a trip. Okay, so
Surely it'll scare them somehow.
so next round of combat. What are you each?
I'm gonna shoot again.
You're shooting
I'm
again.
gonna punch again.
Okay.
And I'll just try attacking again. Screw it.
Okay. Then each of you roll your attacks, be they
Fuck.
blaster, lightsaber, or brawling.
For fuck's sake! I need my 60s.
Fuck.
Okay.
Fuck.
Yeah. Rolls are not on our side.
Okay, so firstly, Jacen swings and misses. Kind of evened out the haircut, though, from, because it was kind of like at the one angle, now it's from the other angle. So he kind of has it like, kind of coming to a point now.
Okay.
Just one more swing, man.
Then we
Okay.
have, let's see here. Then we have that same one, who is now actually shooting at Jacen because he pulled out a freaking lightsaber and is in his face with his lightsaber. So,
There we go.
are you going to try dodging his hit? That'd be minus
Uh,
1d because of
Yeah, I'll
your
try and
lightsaber.
dodge.
But 11.
My rolls of 40 are not going well today.
Yeah. I just got a 7, so.
Point blank, so he still hits. So you can roll your strength.
It's a 3. This is gonna...
Mm.
Can't even wound it.
Hopefully just wounded.
Try incapacitated.
Oh,
Ouch.
Fuck's sake.
great.
God damn.
You guys are getting some good-ish rolls. Well, that one's getting good rolls anyway. So now, next up is Tartatha.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So roll for damage.
Please do good.
Do I have to deduct one or no?
Not from the damage. Did you deduct one when you were doing your brawling initially?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah. Just your straight strength for that. Okay, you have successfully wounded that cop.
Good start.
And now Kilo shoots the other one. Roll for damage.
Oh, thank
65.
God we're at point blank range. Thank fuck.
Yeah, go us.
And he is incapacitated.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so we got one
Avenged
more.
my brother.
Okay, so now you two are both wounded and Jason's incapacitated, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Can,
So I'm
can
gonna
I still
punch that
use
guy
control pain?
Well, if you're
Let's see.
you can use remain conscious.
Oh,
So that'd be on the round after you're incapacitated. You can use remain conscious.
okay.
so that's now.
Yeah, that'll be now. So so you're gonna use remain conscious, and then Kilo and Tartatha.
Shoot.
Gonna brawl.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot the one still awake.
Okay.
For
I'm gonna punch at the same one that's still awake.
Okay. And That's the one that Tartatho. So he's shooting Tartatho. Okay. So then, both of you make your brawling and your blaster, and then for remain conscious, Jacen, make
2D for
a
me.
control.
Minus the 1, I assume.
Yeah, -1.
Probably not gonna make it, but let's try.
Good luck.
Nope.
Okay, no,
I need it.
you're still incapacitated. As for the rolls, 16, 11. Okay, so then Kilo roll for damage.
Nice.
I'm mad. I am fueled by rage.
Okay, he is now incapacitated. The other cop.
Great.
Alright.
Tartatho is still going through
I
with
hold
his
back my
attack.
punch.
Okay.
I hold back these guns.
Okay. So
Okay.
you now have 2 unconscious cops ahead in front of you. You're unconscious, Jacen.
What
Is there like a
is-
garbage close by?
You were hiding behind a dumpster, so you're like right now literally standing
Can
right
I-
next to it.
Can I put the cops in the dumpster?
What? Hold on. Let's loot the bodies first.
Okay, we're gonna loot the bodies, then I'm gonna hide
I'm
the
gonna
bodies.
loot the bodies.
I'm gonna loot the body that's shooting at me.
Okay.
So the one that was shooting at Tartatho had on him blaster pistol, badge, 32 credits,
Whew.
and a small like pocket computer with that actually has a program running right now, which is how to learn Shri-Wook, which is the Wookiee language.
I take the pocket computer. I'm like, oh, that must work pretty well.
Yeah.
I hold out the pistol towards Kilo, just like,
I'll take it.
Okay.
I'll take another gun.
Yeah, the other cop had also a blaster pistol, badge. Oh, the first one also had a comm unit. I don't think I've said that.
Okay, hold on. I'm
yeah.
taking-
Yeah, this one also has.
Would there be any point to taking the badge, or I'm assuming it like won't do me any good, right?
Like the badge has a. I mean, the badge. Like it can. It is something that can be like scanned or whatever, so like you won't be able to use it to like get into like a police station or anything that like requires.
Alright, I'm gonna take it.
But you might be able to like just like flash it to like somebody. It's like, I'm
Yeah, okay.
yeah. It would only work like in this city or whatever on this planet, but
I'll
and
take it.
I don't imagine there's many Wookiee cops, so I'm not gonna take it.
What's the name of the city or the whatever, so that I can just put that down?
I don't-
Or if it doesn't have a name, then never mind. It's fine.
yeah, I don't think we ever actually mentioned the name of the city or even the planet.
Yeah, it's okay.
So yes, so like I said, yeah, they both had the blaster pistol, the badge, and the comm unit, and then the one that was Kilo was fighting also had 111 credits.
Ooh, I'm taking that.
Okay.
Can I, in the meantime, accelerate healing again?
Well,
You're not
no,
conscious.
no, because you're
No?
you're unconscious.
Well, can I do the? Let's see. Would it be doable?
You like you need to succeed at the remain conscious to be able to do anything.
Well, I know I can't be healed at this point, so.
yeah, because Dan, what's your medicine? Probably not good enough, huh?
Well, he's already been healed. You've already been healed once, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that too.
Yeah.
So I guess we're just gonna carry him.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
carry him. After I hide the bodies in a dumpster.
I'm gonna use my force point. I'm gonna try to remain conscious again.
You can only do that.
Or doesn't that work for that?
You can only do that the once. Like you can only do that the round after you were incapacitated. So you already did it, so you can't try again.
Okay, so we're gonna put the bodies in a dumpster.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna carry our fallen soldier.
Okay.
Fallen hero.
Are you just gonna be?
Can I do anything else to try and just wake up at least?
No.
Wake me up!
Wake me up inside.
I can't wake up.
They'll need to get you to your one true home. Literally
Back
any
to
back to
tank.
tank. Literally any
Yeah.
back to tank.
I can just see whenever Jacen wakes up, she's like, home.
So are you going to
So
just
yeah,
be walking, continuing to walk to the spaceport?
Steal the car?
Okay, you're going to try stealing the car.
Yeah, right?
sure.
Okay. The car does require a code to unlock.
I can try.
Okay, roll me a security.
All right. Roll D. There you are. 5D plus 1. 20.
20. Yep. You open it up, get it running.
Throw Jacen in the back seat.
You throw Jacen in the back seat. And
Throw the one guy that can understand me in the back seat. He's knocked out. It's great.
Just slap me awake.
Yep. Yeah, and then you're gonna be. Can you drive to the spaceport now? I assume.
Yes.
'Kay.
Yes. Make weird small talk that makes no sense because I can understand her, but she can't understand me.
Yep. Okay, so making your way to the spaceport. So after a bit of driving, you get to the spaceport.
Well, I don't wanna pull up to the spaceport
Okay.
in a police car.
Yeah.
I wanna park a little bit
Okay.
away from it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're a couple blocks away from the spaceport.
Yeah, that sounds better.
Yeah.
Probably not a great idea to just pull up in a police car. Yeah. Yeah, sirens on. Wee woo, wee woo.
Just flash the badge. Hi, we're confiscating this ship.
Yeah.
This is our
Sure.
ship now.
Actually, can I say took both badges just for the record?
Sure.
Great.
Okay. So, you stop a couple blocks away.
Throw Joey back over my shoulder. Or
Okay.
Jacen.
Okay.
Eat him on my shoulder.
Since you're carrying him,
Keep going.
I want you to make me a. Make me a lifting roll, just for carrying him.
24.
Yeah, you have no issues carrying him with you.
Just fling him over my shoulder.
Yeah.
Just like
Donkey
Donkey Kong. Yep.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, so you're just walking to the spaceport. Wookiee casually carrying an unconscious guy.
It's okay. I'll just say he's our friend that got a little too drunk.
Okay. So you come to the spaceport and basically so you enter a building or whatever, and then there's kind of two ways you can go. One way to go to where people have their ships parked, and one way that goes over to where there's commercial flights or whatever that like you can like just go on as a passenger.
Okay, where do we even want to go?
Well, you can suggest things to me, and I could probably nod my head yes or no. And I'm thinking,
Okay,
you'd
what
rather
about
try and
Age
steal
3?
I just cock my head because I have no clue what you're talking about. But I'm not saying this because obviously you won't understand, but you could, maybe recommend we rather can go on a commercial flight or we try and steal a ship. Like, that's really our two options. We go legit or we steal a ship.
Can we steal a ship? How realistic is that? Because we're like at a spaceport. Like, this is.
Also, I'm really broke, so I mean, unless one of y'all wants to, help me out with space flights.
What is it? What's it called again?
Is there a space clinic? Is there a space nurse station that we can throw Joey to get healed up real quickly?
Actually, yeah, you do see, in this building there is actually like a clinic.
Okay, let's go there. Let's try it.
Yeah.
So you go into the clinic. So, Jacen's unconscious. You two also both are wounded. So, like, as soon as you come in, they're like, "What happened? Are you all right?"
We were attacked. We're having a rough day.
Apparently, you want to get in a bacta tank or
That I feel like that would take a little too long, right? For Jacen to get healed up. How long would that take?
Could they just like not wake me up? Take
Wake
care
you
of
up
the rest.
inside?
Because for being wounded, it's a matter of hours. For incapacitated,
Yeah.
it's a matter of days.
Yeah. Is there anything you can do to wake him up without putting him in a bacta tank? Like, wake him up quicker? We're kind of in a hurry.
Like, we can wake him up, but, like, he'll still need some proper healing. So basically what they can do is wake him up. He won't be able to use any skills.
Okay.
Okay.
And at least I can communicate.
Can you heal us out, though? Efficiently?
They'll be able to heal you in the back the tank, so that would be a matter of hours.
Okay, so wake him up first, and then we'll consider that.
Okay, so yeah, so they like give him something, and like he kind of jolts awake.
Woo!
Hello.
Woo!
Yeah. Yeah. So you're awake, but you're still incapacitated, which means you can't make any skill roll.
But can you like walk on his own, or am I still gonna have to carry him around?
I'd assume he can walk. He's not like sleep paralysis.
That'd be terrible, Jesus.
I'm only awake from up here.
Yeah, no, that's sleep paralysis. It's a nightmare. Oh, R.I.P.
I guess he's falling into something.
Although actually,
Dan died.
Okay.
You went into actual paralysis.
Well, hopefully.
Oh.
He's back. So actually, what Jacen could do is make a control pain attempt. Because if you are incapacitated but conscious, you can make control pain, and basically, you can act as if you're unwounded, so you don't even get the -1d. You can do skills, but you're still incapacitated. So like, so if you get like attacked, like you're gonna if you're wounded or even, you go right back to being incapacitated. So, but that doesn't mean you can do stuff if you want to make a control pain.
Okay, so if I were to do that, can I follow it by accelerated healing on myself then?
No, because you've already done a natural healing roll for the current day.
Let's see.
Okay.
Could I do it on them at least?
I mean,
Give
we
them-
could get
Well,
back to tank.
have either of you used a strength roll for healing this today?
No.
Oh,
I guess
she
I
did.
technically have.
Okay, you have. So if you use control pain on yourself first, because right now that's the only thing you can do while you're incapacitated is control pain.
Although I'm probably not gonna make it anyways because I'll need a 10 and I'll have like max 11.
But it doesn't
I can
hurt.
still try.
It doesn't hurt you to try.
Yeah.
You're a max 11.
Yeah, because I'm now at 3D plus 1 since I'm still at least very least wounded, so it's -1.
That would be 13. That would be a max 13.
Still a relatively low chance though.
Yeah, I like.
Gotta believe
Where
in the
does
heart of the
11?
dice,
Yeah,
man.
I was just like, where does 11 come from?
Sorry, he has
I know.
1d10 plus 1.
Yeah, like it doesn't hurt you to try.
Believe in the heart of the dice, man. You gotta do it.
7.
Nope.
No, okay. So you're incapacitated
Didn't believe
still,
it.
and you can't do anything
Invisible
else.
talk.
But
Okay,
yeah,
do we want to just get in the back to tanks? Then we'll
I
be
mean,
such a
there's gonna be
confused-
people looking for us sooner than later.
True. Maybe we should just
We
get
should-
out of here.
Yeah, we should probably just get out because I don't want to wait a couple hours and just be, in more trouble.
Okay. Thanks for your help, ma'am.
yeah.
Let's leave. Where are we going? We're gonna exit the clinic.
Okay, you exit the
But,
clinic.
Well, since Joey's awake, I guess I can speak now. Just act like he's translating.
Yeah.
We can rather buy a pass, which I need to loan some money from or borrow some money from y'all, or we find a way to get a ship of our own.
But also, where are we going?
Well, I assume
Anywhere but here.
I would know where the base is.
Yeah.
You know of the base on Yavin 4. You've been there. However, like you wouldn't be able to take take a commercial flight there.
Hmm.
Can we just get on a comm? Like call up Zoe.
I don't know. Do I casually have Zoe's phone number? Hello.
Mom, I'm scared. Pick me up.
I mean, you would have like
I think the best thing we could do would be to contact the general, probably. But we don't
Which
really
you
have
don't
a
know
way
of.
to do that.
Yeah.
And
Jason
also, I don't.
would
I
have
don't.
like comm information for contacting the base for contacting General Spacewalker.
Yeah. Okay. Do we have a way of doing that?
You would need to get access to a long-range comm.
How realistic is stealing a ship from a spaceport? Like, it's pretty secure, right?
With 2 wounded
It
people.
depends on the spaceport.
I mean, like, stealing a ship would more be about like how. I mean, on this planet, I mean, I guess Kilo would kind of have an idea because probably she kind of like pays attention when she comes in and such. So basically, on this planet, if coming in on your own ship, what you then do is you get like an ID that that you can like that you basically a key card or whatever that you'll scan like to go to like where the area where the where personally owned privately owned ships are parked and such. So since you don't have one, you wouldn't have a key card. OBS, I do not want to update you while I'm in the middle of a stream. 1 second. Remind me later. Okay, so as for getting past that, though, that's definitely doable.
Would a cop badge work to get past that?
A cop badge could, but it might have, the scanner would probably include something like, along with the cop badge, you'd probably have to, like, input a code or, like, do a retinal scan or something. You don't know exactly what, but there'd probably be something to make sure, like, that somebody who hadn't just, like, stolen a badge or whatever.
Okay.
But getting past that would still be something that would be doable. As for stealing a ship, that would depend entirely on the ship's own security systems. So, I mean, all you have to do is find somebody who's, like, lazy and doesn't have their ship properly secured, which...
We could try that.
I'm down trying that.
You guys want to try and steal a ship?
Yeah.
I mean, are you sure? I mean, with 2 wounded people, me who can do shit at the moment.
Do you have a better
Even
plan?
wounded, he has a 40 plus 30.
Mm-hmm.
Go for it.
Let's try it.
Alright.
Okay. So, what is your plan for getting into what we're going to call the garage?
Well, I think we should get to the door and see what sort of security it uses.
Okay. So, you go to the door, and, make me a knowledge technology roll.
Both of us?
Whoever wants to. Except for
I mean,
Jacen.
If only I could, because I do have a 4D on that.
Well, good for you. I have 1D plus 1 right now. So this is fun.
oh yeah, I do lose. Wait, did I get wounded? Yeah, I did. So I
Yeah.
did lose a point. So yeah, I'm 1D.
Okay.
So, is there any point to us making this? Because I'll do it.
Yep.
Okay.
2.
2.
Hold on a moment. Plus 2.
8.
Hey.
Hey.
So Kilo knows,
Hey now.
looks it over and is like, so with the cop badge, it'll require inputting a code. The key cards that like other people have though is just like a swipe. You don't actually need a code with those. Yeah.
Would I know if there would be, like, because I am, the criminal world, would I know if there's someone who would maybe be willing to make a keycard efficiently? Like, just selling them or something? Would I maybe have, a source? A guy? Perhaps? Could I theoretically?
Make me a knowledge streetwise.
Cool.
I
I should have upped that, but I didn't, because I'm dumb.
5. You haven't been on this planet for long enough to really have much in the way of contacts around here.
Alright, that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess just go ahead.
As you're standing around, like you're looking at it. See the door slide open, and Bothan walks past you. Doesn't even pay attention to you.
Just
Or
gonna
whatever.
casually
Can we
walk
like
in?
rush into the door afterwards? Just like casually walk in after them?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. We just go in after them.
Yeah, or well, yeah, because Bothan's coming out of the garage. You're going in or whatever. But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you go in. And you are now in the garage.
Are there many people around?
I mean, it's like, so I say garage, but it is like it's a walled area, but like it is, open on the top and such. But it is pretty massive. So like, you can see like, 'cause there's one wall that's like near you, but the other walls you can kind of see glimpses of them in the distance, but they're because there's ships, a lot of ships parked in here or whatever. And you see some people by their ships, some people like coming towards the doors, or some people that are like kind of walking out towards their ship or whatever and
Okay.
such.
I want to look for a ship that looks not too secure.
Yeah.
Okay, both of you can make me a search roll.
Okay. So hyped for this.
Ugh.
8. And 4. Okay. So Kilo finds a ship that is that looks kind of run down, isn't in the best shape and such, and so it looks like it might be, and there's no one around it, so yeah.
Okay. So, can we just? I'm assuming there's some kind. Can we just open it? Is it just
I'll have to
open?
do
Is it just unlocked?
The door is closed on it. You go and you check. It is locked. It'll
Dan,
Okay, I could do a security check roll.
I'm assuming that's what we got to do.
Yep. You can make me a security try unlocking it.
Okay. So that's gonna be 40 since I'm wounded. Or whatever. 19.
19.
Okay.
Yeah. So you kind of like fiddle around with the numbers, and you figure out how to get the door to open up. And
Nice.
as you're doing this, I want everyone to make me, or everyone able to make me a perception roll.
Great. Sure, this will go well.
Hey!
9.
Hey.
Nice. Can't do any better.
Oh, yeah, the 6 was you. There. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always a tricky thing in my brain for like when it's multiple rolls for the same person in a row.
Yeah.
Okay, so a 6.
That's why if I've rolled a bunch, I tend to like wait until someone else does.
Yeah. Okay, well, as you open the door and ready to go, you see actually behind you where the door you came through actually has a hole being cut in it with a lightsaber.
Oh, fun.
1 second here. 1 second here. It's a green lightsaber, though.
Oh.
Okay.
So, are you waiting to see? Are you waiting, or are you going aboard, or?
Do we wanna wait?
Are either of you telling Jacen this because he didn't notice this?
Yeah.
Okay, tell Jacen.
Okay.
I'm gonna say.
Because I think Lucian has green, but I could be wrong.
Lucian does have a green lightsaber, yes.
Yeah. I mean, since they've been with us, they also should like recognize the green, I guess.
Okay, you know what? Why don't you pilot run to the
I was gonna
pilot
say
seat.
I'm gonna
You
go
get
to
ready
the
and we'll watch.
Yeah, I was gonna say
And
that, but I
then-
got cut off. But yeah, I'm gonna go get everything set up. And,
Okay. Okay, so you run up to the piloting. Yeah. As you do, because like, you enter the ship, you run through the cargo area, because it's like a cargo ship, and it is full of all sorts of medical supplies, including
Spices.
I said medical supplies.
Yes, the best medical supplies, drugs.
Medical spices. Medicinal spices.
Now, like med packs. There's 2 Bacta tanks in here.
I was hoping for.
There's there's like a ton of med packs and like then various like medicines and other stuff like that is for treating diseases and stuff, but that's not really of gameplay relevance. And like equipment and such, but yeah. So you see that as you're running up to the cockpit, and then so then Jacen and Kilo, you see the hole finish being cut, and like Master Lucian comes through or whatever, and he kind of like puts his lightsaber away and comes running over to you, and he's like, the artifact, you still have it with you?
Yes.
I would point, but I can't use my body or anything, I think.
you can point. You just can't do anything that would require a skill check.
No, because I think that as we're like, can I at least walk? And I never heard the answer to
Yeah,
that.
yes, you can walk, yes.
Okay.
You can walk, you can talk. You can
Okay.
you just
So I was just like,
can't do anything that
I'll just-
requires skill check.
I'll just get it on my code like, yo, got it.
Yeah, he grabs it from you and then like takes his lightsaber and just like slices it and dices it and basically just destroys
Chops it.
Okay.
It slices, it dices, it chops, it opens doors, it opens containers.
And you too can get a lightsaber only $4.99 at your nearby convenience store.
20 payments of $4.99.
Yeah.
I mean, even that for a lightsaber would be an amazing
Yeah, that's
deal.
really cheap.
No, when he says $4.99, he means $499.
Okay, that makes more sense.
I mean, for a working lightsaber,
20 payments of $499. I feel like that's reasonable.
yeah, it's very reasonable. So the destroys it, and as he does, actually, something you actually notice though as he's cutting it open or whatever is that it's hollow inside, and a tracking beacon comes out, and as soon as that happens, he, hits the tracking beacon with his lightsaber.
Okay, that's nice.
And then, right after he does that, he falls over, and you notice as he falls over, kind of like his jacket kind of opens up, and you notice like a hole right through him from like what looks like it was from a lightsaber.
Ooh.
Okay, can we throw him in a back to tank?
Well, you, because I can do skills.
Okay, yeah, fair.
Yeah, you can try. What?
Can I control pain at this point? At least try to at least help out for a little bit.
I'm gonna say because you already tried to control pain once, I don't think that's something you can keep doing, because otherwise you could just be like constantly rolling until you succeed at it.
Okay, I'm gonna be like, Wookiee, get over here and help us get him into a back to tank. I'm assuming he's not too far away, right? It was like a junction.
Yeah, so yeah, Tartatho can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay. So I hurry over and I try and pick him up.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna help.
Make me a lifting roll.
Both of us, or just one?
If you're both carrying him.
I can't make it worse, right?
No.
Okay. I figured not, but I thought I'd ask. Jesus!
Ooh, 9
Wow.
and
what the fuck?
8?
Yeah.
You okay?
The Wookiee pulled a muscle.
Yeah. The Wookiee's been through a lot.
The Wookiee's wounded.
Yeah.
I mean, together you kind of like manage to get him to the back to tank.
Because he's not dead, right? He's just unconscious, or I didn't check, but I assumed he wasn't dead.
Well, I mean, having a hole in use doesn't seem like a good thing, so.
It's not.
He'll be fine. Just throw him in the back to tank.
I mean,
I assumed he wasn't just like straight up dead.
You did, like you said, you didn't check, but you get him to the back to tank. Slowly. It takes a bit of time. Are you gonna actually check for a pulse before you put him in the back to tank?
Yeah, I guess.
You check for a pulse, and there's no pulse.
Fuck.
Damn. Can we still throw him in the back to tank and see what happens?
I'm pretty sure it can't heal dead, ma'am. There's nothing we can do about that, right?
No.
Okay. Well, let's close up the ship and get out of here.
Yeah, I just, because I'm assuming Joey's or
Jacen.
Jason's in, so I'm going to go to the cockpit and get it set to fly away.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Well, it's already ready. I already warmed it up. I already warmed up the engines.
Roll me a piloting to take off.
Okay.
Also, I'm gonna get into a back to tank.
Okay. Was Jacen also getting back to tank?
I mean, I'm like everyone's like, "Hey, where did Jacen?" I'm like already in the back to tank.
Okay. So
I rolled a 12.
okay. It's a bit of a rocky takeoff, but you get it up into the air and go up into space. The two of them are both getting into back to tanks, so let's see here.
Can I run quickly and just ask where the hell we're going? Because there's nobody to tell me anything.
I mean, I can't help with that. I don't know shit.
You run down there, and they're both already in back to tanks.
Am I sleeping or am I just like floatily chilling?
Okay, let's see here. So you're incapacitated, so it'll take you 4 days to heal, Jacen. And Kilo, 7 hours.
Okay.
So
The thing is, didn't we discuss? Because I asked where we were going. Wasn't that discussed at all, or?
Was it?
I remember asking where we were
you had
going.
asked, but no one
That was
really
before
gave
I was awake.
an answer. Yeah, Jacen was still unconscious at that point.
But I asked after too.
Did you?
Did you?
I did, yeah. But it's okay.
So, yeah, so
I mean, just getting us
Yeah.
out of the way long enough for us to heal would be good enough, I think.
yeah, so Tartatho just brings the ship up into space, I assume.
I guess so.
Okay. And then just wait 7 hours.
Sure.
Okay. After 5 hours of waiting, the comm starts beeping.
Oh God.
Do you answer it?
I'd say what's the odd that that the person will understand Wookiee, but the last time I said that, the person understood Wookiee. I'm gonna let it ring for a bit, see if it just stops.
Okay.
Not for long though. Not for long. Like I'm not waiting. I'm waiting like a minute.
Okay, you wait a minute. It's still going.
I pick it up.
And then do you say something in Wookiee?
I mean, that's the only thing I can say is something in Wookiee.
Okay, what do you say in Wookiee?
The Wookiee version of
Hello?
Yeah. Hello? Hello, Uwu?
The person on the other end is like, do you have anyone there that speaks basic?
I say no.
Wookiee.
Shakes his head.
So you hear kind of muffled. I'm gonna need somebody. I'm gonna need somebody that can translate Wookiee speak. Please hold on a moment. I'll go right
Please
back
hold.
to you.
2 hours later.
Music just. Your call is very important. Please hold on.
2 hours later, you're still on hold as Kilo wakes up and gets out of the back to tank.
It's one
Okay.
expensive call though.
Okay.
So what does?
So I guess I get back to tank and I go see what's going on.
You just see me with the phone in my ear, just sort of dancing to the music. But no, I hand you the phone and make Wookiee noises.
Is it a phone?
I don't know.
No, it's not actually a
It's
phone.
ship
Okay.
comm?
It's ship comm, so it's just like
Okay, I just imagine just like a phone, like not even like a cell phone, like
Excuse
the old
me?
phones.
see
Like a flip phone?
see
No, like the banana sort of phone.
it would be more like a speaker phone because it's just like
Okay.
I mean
Okay, anyway.
Anyways, yeah, I point at the speaker, just like
Yeah.
make Wookiee noises.
Hello?
oh, you speak basic? Good.
Yes.
Yes. So we detected your ship taking off, but and just now kind of sitting up in space, but there was no key card swiped. Are you the owner of this ship?
Yes.
No.
Yes, it's just someone opened the door, so there was no reason for us to swipe our key card.
Well, you really should, anyway, just, so that everything in the, in the records lines up and such. Can you prove your ownership of the ship?
Not at the moment, because the actual owner is currently, indisposed.
Indisposed how?
In a Bacta tank, which he'll be in for the next 4 days or so. Actually, do we know that? Can we know how long he'll be in there?
Yeah.
The next 4 days or so.
Can you get hyperdrive set up just so we can leave?
Maybe we'll have why don't we send someone up, or you can come back down and we can look over to make sure everything is legit.
I don't think we really have time for that. We're gonna be getting out of here pretty quick, actually.
Come down or be fired.
I'm gonna. Can you fucking get us out of here?
Yeah. Where do you want to go? Well, he doesn't. I don't even know.
I don't
just
care.
like.
Just out. Just leave.
I mean,
Okay,
you know
so
what? Home.
Do we have any astrogation data?
Yeah. Is there any astrogation data? Can I look up any sort of astrogation data?
The
Do
ship
we got anything?
has astrogation data loaded to go to why am I blanking on the name of the planet? Alderaan.
Agu 3.
No. Alderaan.
Okay. Well, then I set course. I set sail.
Okay.
I dropped the anchor.
The ship enters hyperspace.
Great.
Sorry, we're breaking up.
It is a 7-day journey.
Fun.
So during those first 4 days, is there anything that the two of you get up to or do?
I mean,
Is there
we can't really.
any way for us to, like, preserve Master Lucian's dead body that we still have?
Well, I mean,
throw him in the bucket tank and preserve it.
Well, yeah.
He is presumed dead, I assume.
Well, we checked for a pulse and there
We
was
checked his pulse. Unless
Yeah,
he
but-
lives without a heartbeat.
There is a force skill like he could hibernate, like make it seem like he's dead.
Well, then I could just throw him in the bucket tank and see what happens.
Oh, actually, that reminds me. Does Tartatho use the back to tank as well?
Yeah, I do.
I was
Or-
gonna. Yeah, I was gonna.
Or are you going to be...
So I use it. And then I throw the master in it just to see.
Okay, well, let's see how long it takes you to heal. 6 hours. Okay.
Okay.
So then you throw Master Lucian in the back to tank, and
Mhm.
it
He
says...
floats.
And the back tank data basically says that, he is dead. There's nothing it can do.
Why just leave him in there? Because I don't feel like taking him out. Too much of a hassle.
Okay.
It will keep
so
his
can I-
body preserved, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'm good with that. That's what I was asking
Yeah.
about. I wanted to just like preserve the body. I don't
So,
know.
so
Until
could
we
me
at
and
least
Kilo...
figure out what. Either that, or we could just yeet it into space. Just pull over real quick. I'm kidding. There's nothing about that is a good idea.
So could me and Kilo like communicate by writing stuff to each other?
Um,
Do I know how to write?
Or type.
I mean, yeah, because
R2.
you know Basic well enough to like understand it, because people talk to you in Basic and such.
Yeah.
So yeah, you could like write in Basic or type, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, so
Okay.
you can communicate just by
Like R2.
typing, yeah. Except slightly slower because R2 could just like have the text instantly appear on the screen. But yeah.
So yeah, I guess we communicate through that means.
Okay.
I'm gonna be cleaning my weapons.
Okay, so that'll take you.
My, 20 weapons.
So that'll take you a moment until Jacen wakes up.
Yeah,
And I'm going to just
really looking over the sniper rifle. Maybe like carve my name into it.
Okay.
Or at least an initial. Yeah, I'm gonna carve my initial into the sniper. I'm gonna say I just have my initial carved into every weapon.
Okay.
That's just gonna be a personality trait now.
Okay.
Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna check out just the ship, like the computers, just to see what I can find out.
Well, you find out that this is a it's a transport ship, and it is delivering much needed medical supplies to a children's hospital on Eldoran.
Is this the train job now?
Well, hey, good news, fam. We go to Alderaan.
Well, good news, fam. I don't care about the children.
I'm just like, okay, that's interesting. If something good happens, oh well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna take some medical supplies too. Just stock up a little bit,
Okay. So after 4 days, Jacen wakes up, fully healed.
So, do I see Master Lucian the moment I get out?
Yeah, as you get out, you see Master Lucian in the other back to tank.
Looking great, I might add.
And you can tell that he's dead.
I'm gonna doubt he's dead though for some reason.
I mean, denial's the stage of grief.
I was gonna say the same thing. Alright, he's in the first stage of mourning.
Yep.
Can I just try and sense if there's any sign of life at all? I still say he could hibernate regardless.
Sure.
It says this is a skill, so. Whereas, like
you're talking about life sense?
Yeah. Oh, a character sensor can detect the hibernating character's force. Okay. I'm just reading the hibernation trans a little more detailed. It's on 72.
It's not 72 in the. What is it 72 in the book? Oh, yeah,
Like it even shows like life sensors might show a slight flicker.
Well, I'm yeah. So yeah, just make a sense roll for like the life sense. And you're like right outside the back to tank, so like right next to him.
I assume so.
Well, could you like reach in and touch him?
Yeah.
Is that possible?
I mean, you already make the difficulty,
okay.
And so he's dead.
Rip.
Or RP.
So
I know he wouldn't do it, but I could just see Jace. Well, R.I.P.
Yeah. So now what?
Well, rip that guy.
Yeah.
So now what are you doing?
Well, at the very least, like, take his lightsaber off him, so when we get back to jail, at least give his lightsaber back, you know?
Well, I assume we took
I mean-
things off of him before putting him in the back tank.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like his lightsaber, and whatever else you would have had on him.
Now Tartatho has a lightsaber.
Oh, God.
His lightsaber is probably just like outside next to the back of the tank. His jacket.
I am now Master Lucian. Rose on.
Oh, God.
The apprentice is now the master.
Yeah. Which also means that, you know, that now you also don't get the cheaper cost on force skills. Now that
True.
your master is no more. But yeah. So what are you doing
I
now?
do say for now, I do say I'll keep his lightsaber.
Okay.
I will return it later.
Okay. And then... And then what are you doing?
Well, since do I know where we're going at this point, or like?
You don't know where you're going, no.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go to cockpit, see where everyone is, or try to find someone. Either one of the two.
Yeah. I mean, the ship isn't that big. Like, it's like the cargo hold, the cockpit, like 2 rooms, 2 bedrooms, a bathroom.
Okay.
Like, that's basically it. Like, it doesn't even have, like, a proper, like, eating area. There's, like, food stores and such, but, like, you know, you just eat it in your room or the cockpit or whatever.
I'll just go to the cockpit, so it indicates something if there's nobody there.
I'd be in a room.
Okay.
I'd be in the cockpit. That's sort of just. I imagine whenever I'm flying, that's just sort of where I live.
Yeah. You just you sleep in the cockpit chair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, so you go to the cockpit, you find Tartatho.
I'm sure he just then tells you, like, we're going there and there. So I'll just ask, where are we heading?
Yeah. I tell him where we're heading.
Alderaan.
Okay. I'm sure that's gonna be much more sad. I mean, I'm sure, like, that does he? They both already know, like, he's dead. Then I assume.
They know, yeah.
Okay.
But you don't necessarily know that they know. You could assume that they know, but because like the
You know that guy's dead, right?
hey, you know that dude? He's totally dead. Totes dead.
So dead.
So wait, do we have like a long distance communication in this thing? Just contact the general, because I would know how to contact. I assume.
Yeah. The ship does have long range communications. Can't use it well in hyperspace though.
And we have 3 more days in hyperspace, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And also, I guess I might also mention just to be like, you know, hey, this is full of medicine for kids, so I mean, I really don't care what happens, but
I've already taken a bunch.
I would suggest we should like just finish whatever and then contact the general. Not to arouse more suspicion or whatever.
I will say this because Tartatho did tell you like this is like, you know, medicine and such going to a children's hospital. If you don't at least try to deliver it, you're gonna get a dark side point for that.
I mean, of course I will try.
But the 2 of them are gonna be fine. They don't have they're Force users.
Yeah, but I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I don't care what you do. Just just letting you know.
I'm chaotic neutral.
I really never really said my alignment, so I'm just whatever.
Well, I mean,
technically characters don't have alignment
Yeah.
here. I just,
True.
I
Yeah.
think it describes her very well.
yeah.
I'm just a Wookiee. That's my alignment, Wookiee.
Wookiees can fit anywhere on the alignment chart.
I know, it was just a joke.
Like, Chewbacca would be... chaotic good?
I would think so.
Yeah. Whereas, like, his nephew, whose name I'm blanking on... I was going to say it would be lawful good, but honestly I haven't actually read anything with him. I just read of him, so I actually don't really know. I'm just basing that on the fact that he was a, training to be a Jedi. But yeah. Until he stopped being included in the books because Lucas was like, no, don't have Jedi Wookiees in the books.
Okay.
But that's neither here nor there.
So are we gonna try and deliver the...
I would say yes.
Well, I'm still in my room, so I guess I'm not involved in this.
I'll just contact Kill through the Force, come to the cockpit.
That's so unnecessary.
Do you actually
no.
Probably just yell for me.
do you actually do that?
Sure.
Okay. That's projective. Okay.
Stay out of my head. Fucking Jedi's keep trying to do is fucking get into my head.
Okay, so roll me
Take
your...
this shit.
So that's what, control and sense. So roll me your control.
Oh,
You
-1.
could just use your voice. Wow.
8. Let's see, she's in her room, so not in line of sight. So you fail already at the control stage before even getting to the sense stage.
Like, I'll just pretend like I'm trying to like say to him, I'm just yelling it, come to the cockpit.
Alright, I guess I'll come to the cockpit. Hello.
Hello.
So.
I wave.
Wow, are you Zoe now? Do all pilots just wave? Is that a thing?
Well, pilots that you can't understand wave.
Okay, you know what? That's fair, actually. Oh god.
What?
Nothing at all happened.
That's just a joke with me going on now. Like, I call Red Boy, and it's like, Red Boy, come hither.
Come hither, rat boy.
Red boy, come hither.
So Dan put in our group chat, rat boy has summoned you to come hither. Anyway, I hate our inside jokes. Alright.
Yeah, so I'll just explain the situation. Like, we're gonna deliver the medicine to the children.
Oh. Okay. I guess I'll be right back, and I'm gonna go put the stuff I took back.
Okay.
Pretend I didn't take it.
Okay.
So how much will I know about Jacen just from our time together? Like,
Well, we decided you're like acquaintances.
mhm.
I don't know. Like,
Are we friends yet?
I mean, you know he has a propensity for using Bacta tanks.
Mhm.
Well,
I know about like the rebellion, him being part of it or anything.
I'm not sure because like you know that him and Master Lucian were Jedi, and you know that they were dealing with like a former Jedi turned crime lord and such. I don't know if you specifically know what the rebellion or not. You might.
Okay. Well, I mean, I know about the rebellion. I
Yeah,
just don't
yeah,
know if I know
yeah.
if he's.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, I know about the rebellion. I'm just not part of it.
Would Jacen have mentioned the rebellion?
I don't know.
We still have 3 days right now, I think.
Yeah,
So
I
I
was
mean, would
saying,
you have mentioned it?
but have you previously mentioned it? I mean,
Yeah.
do you think? I mean, if we think back to your very first session where you just mentioned to everybody that you're part of the rebellion.
I would say I learned my den, but I'd say in the 3 days at least I'll explain both of them, how and what.
Okay.
Now try to learn a bit more about my sister too.
So what?
Good luck.
What does Kilo share?
I don't
This would be without Tartara being here, of course. Or Tartatho.
Okay.
Have a good family talk.
I
Like,
mean,
so how's mom and dad?
I wouldn't know. I haven't seen them in. Wait, fuck, did I write that down? I'm gonna say 5 years.
Just roll the d6 to find out.
No, I'm gonna say 5 years. It
Okay.
works.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember you said, or your backstory said something would have been a while. I was I couldn't remember myself if it had a specific amount.
Well, I didn't specifically write that she ran away, but it's implied.
Okay.
I guess I didn't write that for some reason, but it was in my head.
Oh, as a former writer, I know that all too well.
Oh hell yeah!
You go back and read through something you were writing, and it's just oh, I completely didn't mention that important detail.
Yeah, that was just in my head. Great, love that. Yeah.
So I do say in a minute, I will ask how does she know how I looked? Because I mean, from what I know, she was born after I was taken away.
Yeah. I mean, I could have looked him up.
I mean, you could very well have seen family pictures from when he would have been a kid.
Yeah. Up to 9.
Up to 9, and then between that and Jacen could just have a strong family resemblance or whatever.
Well, also, if I knew his name, I feel like I'd probably have looked him up at least once.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, fair.
Alright.
Anything else y'all want to discuss?
But yeah, not really.
Okay.
I just explain them both that I'm in the rebellion stuff and yada yada yada.
Great.
Yeah, I know. Whenever you talk about the rebellion, you just see me roll my eyes.
Same.
I'll just explain. We have in the group I met before I met you that we had they came up with a very very good model. It's Imperial's bad, Rebel's good.
You weren't there for that.
Yeah,
you haven't seen Zoe since then.
Yeah, that motto was come up with after Jacen had gone off.
Man.
Let me think. Has there ever been a time No,
that was
right. Okay.
That was trying to educate the other brother.
Yeah.
That was
So yeah,
Yeah, okay.
So Tartatho rolled his eyes when Jacen mentioned the rebellion.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
Okay. Are either of you gonna go do anything other than that, or is Jacen gonna comment on the rolling of the eyes?
I will.
Okay.
What's with the uninterest?
I don't want to get involved in this. This ain't my fight.
I pretty much say something like I hate the Empire, but I just can't stand the small army with false hope trying to think that they can do anything.
Wow.
I mean, small things can achieve a lot.
I just sort of scoff and laugh a little bit. Just like so young and naive. I can say that to like most of the people in this game right now, okay?
Fair.
True.
Yeah, like, I think there's, like... Is there only one character we've had that's, so far, that's older than you? Because Darth Solus is a lot older than you.
Mm.
But other than that, I'm trying to think if anybody else... Because even,
Alright.
even for a Wookiee, you're like, you know,
Yeah.
decently up there. But yeah. Anything else any of you are saying?
Just,
Like Jacen commenting on the being called young and naive.
look, I just don't want to get involved in this. I mean, I just want to live, alright? This ain't my fight.
Trying to think, do we have anyone else that's like with them, but is also not with them? Was in a group when I was still as Jacen?
That's with
Isn't
him.
it- I know Cherry's other character had that. Like, you know, he was with me as I joined, but he never really joined.
Like,
Like, yeah, he'd help out, but he wouldn't be like, oh yeah, I'm part of the rebellion.
like his second character that he used like
Yeah, once, once or
once
twice.
or twice, I think, before he had to
Twice.
drop out for
Yeah.
work reasons. But Jacen never met him.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, what is
Yeah.
it? Well, that's what I'm saying. When I was playing as the other character, when I just started him and he joined as that, like we went to the rebellion and all, but like I don't think he ever joined. He was just like, I'm just helping out, or at least still being paid to help out, but not never like, oh, I'm gonna join the rebellion too.
But you're wondering if there's any characters that were like that when Jacen was still before Jacen
Not
left.
necessarily just like in general at that point. Like, do you have anyone else that is like that? Like, they will help out people that were in rebellion, but not necessarily be part of it.
I mean, kind of if you're helping, you kind of end up being a rebel, just like kind of by default, like, like I mean, like, because like Recon's character was kind of like, you know, just kind of getting caught up in it, but get kind of just working for them, and now yeah, he's essentially like, you know, a rebel type thing or whatever. Like at this point, Joey, your other character Joey, he's like a rebel. A lot of that is just because of Zoe.
Support my other sister.
Yes, both of your sets of characters are siblings.
Love that.
So yeah.
Well, I just say at this point, it's probably the best place to go.
I guess I'm involved now.
I can go there and lay low for a bit.
Because I mean, we already had fights with stormtroopers and everything, so I assume both of them already like marked down in computers like, yo, these people are threats and stuff.
It's not the first time I've been in a scuffle with them, but
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is where we are going to call the game for today. Am I doing Animal Crossing yet today? I really want to, but I'm also really tired. So no Animal Crossing today. Next week's session will be again at 6 p.m. I was hoping to have it at 4 p.m. because next week I'm actually not working, but I also have a family gathering, so I want to make it for at least a bit of that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's right.
So
I should be there.
Same.
okay. As otherwise, my next stream will be tomorrow, 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, playing Lego Star Wars for Sub Request Sunday with 6 votes, all from Daniela. Yeah, she's like, I'm using all my votes for Lego Star Wars. I'm like, second place right now has 2 votes. You could use like 3 votes for one thing, 3 votes for another thing, and get the next 2 Sub Request Sundays decided. But she used them all for Lego Star Wars. So, yeah. Ratkanos, I think you have a vote as well. You haven't used. Maybe. No, we talked about this last time, didn't we?
Think so?
That you already used it. I have such a bad memory now these days. It's because of that whole like not getting enough sleep thing. Apparently, that has a bad effect on the brain.
Relatable.
Oh no, you do have an unused one. Oh, that was somebody else that I had talked to that I thought hadn't used it and had. You still have an unused vote from your most recent sub. But yeah, we are gonna go raid somebody. So if you want to stick around for that, let's see who is live, and let's see here.
Meantime, I guess I gotta find a new master.
Yep.
So we could raid someone playing Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer. We could raid someone playing not a lot of people on. Raid somebody playing Pokemon Sword or Shield. Could raid someone playing Stardew Valley. Or Splatoon 2. Stardew?
Sure, Stardew's tight.
I'll just agree with them.
Okay. So that would be Sunflows, who he used to have an entirely different name on Twitch, and he hasn't been streaming in like ages. I don't actually remember what his old name was, but I've definitely like raided him in the past, but not any time since he actually I remember I actually have, or at least used to have him on my auto host list, and when he changed his name because he hadn't been streaming for a while, all of a sudden it's like, who's that? It's just like, but yeah, but because at the time he also didn't have like his picture wasn't like anything like identifiable or whatever, and it's just like. Yeah, so, but we're gonna go raid him, and such, and yeah, like I said, I'll be back tomorrow, 12 noon, Central Standard Time. Yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out, those who chatted, those who lurked, those who raided, hosted, auto-hosted, and thanks especially to my wonderful players.
Thank you.
3 of you.
It was fun.
And yeah, let's head out, and bye.
Bye.